Hey everybody, Chris here. So is Dogecoin going to be part of the U.S. Crypto Strategic Reserve? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. It was certainly an exciting weekend for crypto. We haven't had one of those in a while. As Trump announces on Sunday, the U.S. is seeking to have a crypto strategic reserve, not a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but crypto, which certainly upset a lot of the Bitcoin maximalists out there. We're going to talk about that. We also have a live stream. Next one is going to be Monday afternoon. Not only we can talk about Dogecoin and crypto and what's gone on throughout the day, but also going to show a live SpaceX launch. That's right, big heavy Starship having another test launch. We're going to watch that too because it's a cool thing, of course. Don't want you to miss that. While we also are talking about this bigger picture of where Dogecoin fits in with the rest of crypto. Is it becoming a real investment here? Also, we have another Dogecoin giveaway. That's right, we are doing a series of Dogecoin giveaways because why? Because it's Doge, right? And it's always fun to be giving away Dogecoin. But for now, we're going to talk about the strategic reserve, where Dogecoin fits in. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts on the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, and Dogecoin is over 22 cents. That's right, last night we did hit 24 cents briefly before a retrace, and that retrace was bound to happen. Not only Dogecoin, Bitcoin down a little bit, but then the big winners from yesterday that we had are down much more. Solana down 8%, Cardano back down 12%, and XRP down 9%. After big runs yesterday. So these were the big moves that we had on Sunday with the big crypto strategic reserve announcement. And no doubt, I mean, there was a second run there which showed a lot of strength, but then overnight we did have some fall back. And this, I mean, I tweeted this morning, and you got to follow me on X at ChrisPax, so please give me a follow there. And this is what I posted this morning, is that typical downward channel that we'd been in. Very depressing couple weeks, that's for sure. But the breakout above the downward resistance line and then a retest. And so we have retested this, and now let's take Doge higher. That's right. This is a very typical kind of move that we have in what I still think is an overall bull market. Trump announces crypto strategic reserve. Here is what you need to know. We covered all of this yesterday, but this is the big news. Is it's going to include major cryptocurrencies, not only Bitcoin, but ETH, Solana, Cardano, and XRP. That's right, Brad Garlinghouse is in there too. But this is big. Trump's courting the cryptocurrency industry as he's become a major crypto backer in the recent months. So that's the big picture. We talked about that yesterday in the live stream. We'll talk about it more on Monday. That's certainly big. But the U.S. crypto reserve bombshell sparks mixed reactions. That's right. Because, I mean, not only did he talk about this back in January about the executive order about crypto, but now he's following it up with U.S. Crypto Reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. And then he followed up with, of course, Bitcoin and ETH, and kind of left the door open for others. There's a lot of discussion going on about that. But a lot of people are upset too, like Hunter Horsley, CEO of Bitwise. I imagine a strategic reserve would be just Bitcoin, right? Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, here's what he says. Excited to learn more, still forming an opinion on asset allocation. Current thinking is just Bitcoin would probably be the best option. And as Ivan on Tech said this morning, just shut up, be quiet. Just take it as a win for crypto. Why do you have to get in there and say, oh, I don't like just Bitcoin, And even Vivek on X is like, Michael Saylor says the USA can make $80 trillion by establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. They're still talking Bitcoin, and I'm like, Yeah, except Trump said strategic crypto reserve. That's right, crypto reserve, not Bitcoin. Guys, the Bitcoin maxis are just going to have to deal with it, right? Just going to have to deal with it. But maybe there is a market cap weighted index as a potential, albeit less desirable alternative for those seeking greater diversification. This alternative highlights the potential for an unbiased crypto reserve asset allocation strategy. And I mean, take the top 10 cryptos, right? Which would include Dogecoin, right? And that weighted average would then have Dogecoin in there. That's what I think should happen. So, but yeah, adding Dogecoin and Litecoin, I believe, would also be great. I mean, proof of work cryptocurrencies stand the test of time already. I mean, that's where I am. But Dogecoin jumped 16%. Markets digest U.S. Strategic Reserve announcement. That's all great news. We went through most of the too long didn't read or TLDR points here. So, I mean, there was overall crypto surged on the news, $300 billion added to the crypto market cap, which is definitely awesome. But of course we had, Doge trail down a little bit overnight. During the live stream Sunday, somebody pointed out that Billy Marcus had made a tweet, a post that Elon Musk had replied to. And that was Billy saying, look, I just want to reiterate that Dogecoin was created in the USA, in Portland, Oregon, and the source is me, of course, because Billy then made Dogecoin, right? From Jackson Palmer's idea, but Billy actually made the coin. And that's all about like these potential tax cuts that Trump is still kind of forming the whole idea of what the whole tax cut package is going to be, and is no capital gains on crypto, particularly USA-based cryptos. Is that going to be part of it? We're certainly going to be watching that. And Billy's just saying, look, Dogecoin, made in the USA. I wouldn't mind that at all either. I wouldn't mind that at all either. So, but here, overall, analyst Kevin, this is Kev Capital, he offered an optimistic perspective on X, citing the relationship between Elon Musk and Trump as a potential catalyst for future inclusion, with Elon being best buddies with Trump now and them working hand over fist to make America great again. I have no doubt in my mind that Dogecoin will be in the strategic reserve at some point. So, is there going to be a room for Doge there? That's a big question. Meanwhile, the whales are buying, right? We continue to have the whales buying up on dips. And anytime there's some of this news, right, we see Doge taking off because the bigger picture of this overall bull market is this big move in Doge coming at some point in time. We talked last week, Trader Allen's chart, about Doge goes on a run, goes to a local peak, right? The next run is higher. This is in an overall bull market, always comes back and revisits. Runs up again, comes back and revisits, runs up again, comes back and revisits. We've just had that revisit. That was the 22-cent Doge that we had back in March of 2024. So we're revisiting that, chop around a little bit, and then this is what's coming. That's what's coming. And now Trader Allen has this next one, this reverse head and shoulder pattern with the dip all the way down into the 18s, which of course were I started buying Dogecoin on Friday. And so we complete that pattern. We have the shoulder line here, and then we come back and retest before moving higher. And of course, Ali, like Dogecoin, could be ready to rebound as the TD sequential indicator presents a buy signal on the hourly chart. Yet again, another buy signal for Doge on Ali's TD sequential chart. So we have that too. Dogecoin faces big test at 25 cents now. So if we get that breakout above 25 cents with strong volume, that signals a big upside move. And overall, how Doge is going to respond up or down, that is the big question right now. So we did have, again, came back overnight, back down to 22 from 24. And despite the pullback, technical indicators point to a potential reversal RSI is bottoming out, signaling oversold conditions. Bullish MACD crossover suggests growing upside momentum. Whale accumulation further strengthens the bullish case. So all of that pointing to Doge continuing on a next move up. And we also have Kaleo. Kaleo has hinted at a sustained upward trajectory for Dogecoin at this stage of the bull run. He asked market participants to not to fade the meme coin, as the asset has reached the super bullish phase in its cyclical performance. And what Kaleo is talking about here is the overall view of the 4-year cycles, 2016 into 2017. And we do think that the price action is more mirroring this 2017 action, with a run up and a deep pullback before the next run up. So here we've had, in November, we had the big run up and a deep pullback. It is looking very much like 2017. But right now, here we are. Dogecoin is actually, from the dip early this morning, back down to 21.5. We're back over 22 cents, looking to curl back up. Of course, Bitcoin did not drop as much overnight. Again, that typically happens. We see those pullbacks. Bitcoin goes down. Alts typically go down further, which of course means that Bitcoin dominance then comes back up higher, over 61. It did dip briefly below 60% on Sunday, as the alts, particularly Cardano, XRP, Solana, were having big gains because they were particularly mentioned by Trump. But now we see Bitcoin dominance again moving back up. That's as expected. So overall, this is where Dogecoin is now. Come join on the live stream on Monday afternoon. We are going to have a good live stream, I think. Not only the SpaceX launch, another Dogecoin giveaway. Going to wrap up everything going on the Monday. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Always have your notifications on. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Dogecoin and this crypto strategic reserve, and give the video a like. We'll see you next time.